What's up, guys? How's it going? My name is Tyson, and today we're going to be diving into the world of integrations inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. Now, specifically today, we're going to be covering how to integrate with Blastable directly inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. This is going to make it super easy for you to keep communications directly in the platform you prefer while amplifying your reach as much as possible using funnels. All right, so with that said, let's go and dive into the meat of it, and I'll show you how to set everything up step by step. Alrighty, I'm currently on my dashboard here inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. Now, from here, let's go and click on Settings in the left-hand side of the screen. Now, once that loads, go ahead and head towards that secondary navigation and look for integrations. Once you see that, go ahead and click on Connecting Integration on that next page. And from here, you'll see a little pop-up up here in the middle of the screen. Now, this is going to show you all the different integrations that you have available right now. As of right now, we are just focusing on Blastable. So go ahead and click on that directly. And in this case, we need an API key. So we have to head over to Blastable directly to be able to find that specific key. Okay, so from here, go ahead and head to your dashboard for Blastable and click on Settings. Now in that Settings dropdown, go ahead and select API keys, and it should take us directly to that source where we need to set this up. So on this page, go ahead and create a new key. There we go, let that load, give it a name, something that you're gonna remember here, right? Go ahead, I usually go with ClickFunnels if I'm setting up an integration directly with that platform, just so I can keep track of everything. Okay, description, I'll probably do the same thing. Boom, there we go. Copy the API key or the public key and go ahead and save the change. There we go. All right, now by default, it usually just reloads that page. If you click on API keys again over here on the left-hand side, it'll take us to our overview page where we can see all of our API keys. But as long as we have our key here, we're good to go. All right, so from here, let's head back to ClickFunnels because I already copied that. Click on Blastable one more time, should open up that pop-up for us. From there, just go paste in the API key that we copied from Blastable and click on Proceed. All right, after that, we should be good to go. We should see that we have connected and everything is successful. This icon right here that is represented by the little ClickFunnels logo is the one that we set up for Blastable. It might just be rendering as far as the icon, but anyways, just know that the new one right here, if it looks the same on your side, it's not a mistake. That is the correct integration here. Okay, now with this all set up, let's make sure that it's functioning correctly, and I'll show you how to set everything up inside of a workflow in this case, right? So over here on the left-hand side, go and click on Marketing, and if you already have a workflow that is enabled or ready to go and you just want to add this to it, awesome, just go ahead and select that. That's what I'm going to do in this case, or you can go and create a new one. If you want to learn a little bit more about creating workflows and just workflows in general, I do have another video and I will put that in the video description just so you know. Check it out if you want to get a little bit more information and brush up on that. But for now, we're going to go ahead and click on this guy right here. And once that loads, we're just going to add a new step inside of the sequence. So click on the little circle on the line here, little node icon. And once you do, you should see all the options here on the right hand side appear. Just scroll to the very bottom and you should see an option for third-party integration, right? And similar to what we saw before, you're going to see a bunch of different options here as far as integrations go, but we are looking directly for Blastable. All right, click on that. Just go ahead and select your account. Once you do, it's going to verify everything and show that it's connected after that. From there, hit next. Okay, on the next page, go ahead and select the actual action you want to perform here. In this case, usually you're just going to send it over to a list, but obviously you have the option for a few different things here. So you can add the subscriber to a list, you can tag them, you can also remove them from a list. So your choice as far as what you're trying to do here, but in this case, I'm going to go ahead and just add them to a list. Now, select your list in that dropdown. I'm going to use the test list here. Scrolling down, we're going to finish up this process by connecting all of the different data types, such as email, first name, last name, all this good stuff that you would be collecting inside ClickFunnels, making sure that it's formatted correctly to be read by Blastable as we send that information over, right? So you want to go over here and just click on the drop down and select the correct option. And in this case, email, and so you go down, we got first name. And yeah, anyways, it's pretty much the same going down. Just find the correct value associated with that. Give me a second, I'll do the same on my side. Okay, we were able to map out all except for two in this case from on my side, the IP address and the street second line. Now there's not much to put there, but anyways, for this case, we can go and just click on next after you have everything mapped out, and it's going to allow you to save this. Now it's going to take a second for this to render. Once it actually saves and is ready to go, it's basically going to take us back to that third-party integration page that we saw at the beginning of this. You should be good to go from there. Now, so there we go. We are on this page. You're going to click exit out of this. Now, with that all set up, you are ready to go. The integration is successfully set up and is ready for action here. So all we have to do from here is make sure that the workflow is actually turned on, which you can tell whether it is or not by this little icon on the right hand side of the screen. If it's blue and the dial is to the right, then you're good to go. That means it's ready for action. Again, you can disable as well, or I'll show you what it looks like if it's disabled. There we go. If it looks like this and you see the yellow banner, just know that you have to turn this on for it to actually be able to fire. All right. If you have any questions or need any clarity on anything I mentioned today or covered, please feel free to leave it in the comments down below. I'll do my best to answer anything as best I can. Otherwise, if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more content just like this. All right, with that said, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.